Evil versus wickedness. Evil versus wickedness. Um, we got things mixed up as far as evil goes. Evil is, it's like very, very low vibrational type of things. Very, very evil, right? But that's not what evil is. Evil is to live. So it's doing anything under the sun to live, whatever that may be for yourself. It might be going on vacations, it might be boogie boarding, it might be working out, it might be doing jujitsu. Um, some people, that is living. To others, it's doing drugs, sex, and rock and roll. You got the music, which could be sinful. You got marijuana, which could be sinful. You got cocaine, which could be sinful. You got alcohol, which could be could be sinful. Marijuana is not sinful. That's probably the only thing that's not sinful because it's a natural medicinal remedy. It's medicine. It's medicinal. So with that being said, marijuana is not in the category of evil, but it is at the same time because people take pain pills. They take pain pills to relieve pain. But some people use it for recreational, to party and things like that, right? So that's kind of what marijuana is. It's medicine, just like painkillers are medicine. So yeah, that's evil. So you're doing those type of things to have fun, to live, because evil spelled backwards is live, literally, right? So if you were to go back to the pagan days, it probably would be live, right? Because we went from pagan to the beast, and when you go from the pagan, it was a upside down triangle. And went to the beast, it became right side up triangle. So you got the female, which is upside down triangle, and the male, which is the right side up triangle. So I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of how that's what happened 2,000 years ago. They flipped the system to be upright and to be male dominant. So they changed the words. They flipped the words as well as the meaning, right? And as well as the energy, because everything is energy, frequency, and vibrations. So if you got evil, then you're going to live. And everybody likes to live, right? In their own way. Some like to just go to church. Some just like to be spiritual. But the majority of the people like to have a good time and like to go on boats and drink it up and whoop, 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 kind of thing, right? So that's live. Wicked is when you're doing harm to others. Live is doing harm to yourself, but you're also having fun. Because when you're doing harm to yourself, you're doing things that aren't the best for your atom cells, for your body, for your mental, for your spiritual, and things like that. So you're only doing harm to yourself when you do the living things. Now, if you're doing wicked, you're doing harm to others. So you got evil, doing harm to yourself, which is fun. And then you're doing wicked stuff, which is harm to others, which is not fun. It's just you're a dark person. So wicked is darkness, and that's what it is. The difference between evil and wickedness.